Johnson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He will convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blue going to get a get here on first down. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard.
Liking 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the handoff, Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On the check. 65. Stephanie. Cougar nice. Ready.
They fake the give, and now it's Milton. That is caught short of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Auburn good with the extra point. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. Because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, they'll go with Smith. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, ready. Hey. Go.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9
79
at the
Broncos.
35-yard line.
On second down, here's Milton. And that one incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Third down and 9.
60. Get it.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
On the ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Handoff here, up the middle, and I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And a first down, Chiefs.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Here's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Out to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. If there was nothing there, good job to the defense shutting that one down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinal.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's going to let one go deep to left. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
go. Set. Cowboy.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. For one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a score. It's now 17-10. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Get it. 60 bites.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it. They were able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Trap 60. Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer. Panther 11. Panther 11. Viking 18. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Try and throw with Milton. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Again, here comes Blue. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
79. Reload.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
18 Cardinal, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. And that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Throwing again is Milton. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcats, 65. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Mahomes on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
15. On the line.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
handoff as they try to run it here. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Damone Clark there to get him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
They bring the tight end in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rolling right. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. 70 Lions.
On play action, here's Milton. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He's got it to the goal line and in. Jaden Blues. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To begin this on the ground with Smith. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Now, Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Second down, they need 3. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
That's good.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. A short game, down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. To throw is Mahomes. Now he takes off, and he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll They'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now they face third down and 7.
Come on, set. Hot,
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that third down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
ready, set.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on
now.
4th and long.
Chop 60, chop 60. Chop 19, chop 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
Yellow.
They'll stick with him again. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I just wanna rock. The body of the yacht.